desperate people do dumb shit. You know, and a lot of these guys today, there's a big time glorification of strippers in this society for whatever reason. They glorify strippers. They've been doing it especially for about the last 10 plus years or so. And not to go off on a tangent, but the stripper, so-called stripper, that comes from the glorification of the penis of Osiris. All right, that's what the pole represents. All right, that goes back to the also the worship of the Babylonian goddess Ishtar. She had maidens, and the maidens would dance around a pole, and the men would come and they would provide, or they would give offerings to the dancers in the, for the cult of Ishtar, also known as Venus. All right, and they would provide offerings for the dancers there for Ishtar, and that's where you get the practice of men throwing singles at these women dancing around the pole representing the penis of Osiris. All right. That practice went up to the British Isles and what's known as the maypole, right, where people dance around the pole. The pole once again represents the phallic member or the penis of Osiris.
Obviously, she went out in New York City today. She made a big statement. She was photographed without...
And I've never understood dudes throwing money at broads that's just there showing their ass. Like, you never seen ass and titties before? You gotta throw money at a broad that's just showing you her ass and the titties? I don't get that, man. Sorry.
Without her wedding ring on, we're told she hasn't worn the wedding ring since she moved out of the couple's home last week.
Who cares? But that just shows you guys, for you fools that get down on one knee to a woman, and even you brothers who in your ignorance give a ring to a female. A ring to a woman does not signify marriage, brothers. That doesn't signify anything. All that signifies is that you view her as the goddess Venus. Once again, the jewel of Venus was the diamond. The favorite flower of the goddess Venus was the rose. Right? That's why you give a woman roses. That's why you give her a diamond ring. When you so-called propose to her, you get down on one knee. She stands in as the goddess Venus. Okay? First thing that the female does when she gets fed up is take the ring off. Why is that? Because the ring is just an idol. It doesn't mean anything. That is not marriage. In this society, so-called marriage, you have to get a marriage license and get a contract, because that's you telling the state that you're giving the state authority over your relationship with the woman. All right? It's like a corporate merger. That's why you have to sign those documents. Right? The corporation of John Doe is going to merge with the corporation of Jane Doe, and we're going to become the Does. All right. That's why you have to get a contract to get quote unquote married and a contract to get so-called divorced. A divorce is nothing but a liquidation of two corporations. That's all it is. All right. Real marriage, like I said before, you're promised a virgin. You take that virgin's virginity. The contract is sewn by you breaking through her hymen. OK. All other races, particularly Aboriginal or indigenous races, understand that. But we live in a corporate society.
That's her, in my opinion, giving a stamp to our story and basically saying it's true. She went out there and made a very loud statement by not wearing the ring.